Hey y'all. So I'm taking a little break, right? I want to talk about y'all know I'm always wanting to talk about some, my ass is like the current events. Y'all remember back in school, like back I think it was English class, and we had to do a current event. Every week we had to read the newspaper or we had to watch the news and we had to make a report on the findings that we had came up with, right? I remember that shit back in school. Hell, my ass used to skip school all the motherfucking time. I ain't never do that shit. I was a little bad motherfucker. Me and Thunderbird, grape Kool-Aid. Sometimes I don't know why I always do that. Go back in the past to talk about the current. I mean, to talk about the future, right? I always do that. I do that for a reason because, you know, it's very important that people who making decisions like how I made decisions back in the past, I have to keep reminding them that you know, it's not cool to drop out of school. It's not cool to do drugs. It's not cool to drink alcohol at a young age. And I know that I make fun about that shit. But overall, it's not cool to go ahead and abuse your body at a young age when we don't even know what these things could do to us. You know what? You have people from like DMX, me. I'm picking up Cat Williams. I'm hearing Cat Williams' name. Um, Tretch. I'm hearing Tretch name. Um, Etta Jones, Etta James. I'm hearing Etta name. I'm hearing Whitney Houston name. I'm hearing Michael Jackson name. I'm hearing Prince name. I'm hearing like the stars um, who had trouble like Pimp C with substance abuse, narcotic abuse. A lot of us come from homes where some of us could have been, in churches. Some of us could have had a environment to where we had no choice but to, I ain't gonna say but to indulge, but once you see if your household is full of alcohol or full of drugs, then 9 out of 10 that person is going to try what their mother or father is doing if it's predominantly being shown. Everybody has different environmental factors that they growed up in, whether it's through, uncles, aunts, friends, co-workers. It doesn't really matter because everybody is in our environment. But the thing is for us to always to know that we have a choice to participate in anything. If I feel like this, in order for us to stay on a clear level, if we know that there are certain things that are going to cause us, we already know if things are going to cause us harm or not because you wouldn't be questioning it, right? How you know if something is wrong or not? You wouldn't be questioning it. You already know it will be good. You know what I'm saying? You'll know if it's good for you when you sense it. You'll know if it's bad for you. You know if you have to question it, then there's something going on with it, and you know to let it go. Look at my little gray hair, guys. I guess that's my witch's string coming through on my mole. I gotta cut it. But anyway, I was making this video. I done got off topic. I was making this video because I was watching this movie called Stumping at the Savoy with Lynn Whitfield, Vanessa Williams, and what's my girl name from A Different World, Jasmine Guy. And in the movie, I'm just beginning to watch it, but I just noticed at the beginning of the movie had like how the black people back in that time, I want to say back in I guess the 1940s and 1950s, how segregation was going on with the bus thing, how we were told to not drink from the same water fountain, how we was told not to sit at the front of the bus because of said ethnic groups, you know. the movie theater. You know, back in that time, we could not go to certain movie theaters, or we had to sit at a particular section. Um, what I'm picking when I was watching this movie, and I was thinking about, you know, the I'm hearing that song now. What's that about Outkast? Everybody get to the back of the bus. What's that song, y'all? Hush that fuss. Everybody move to the back of the bus. So what I was getting at with this particular video, I was talking about, well, I was thinking about, like, you know, when I was a kid, I would always go to the back of the bus. You know what I'm saying? Like, without even thinking about it or second guessing it. We have been, like, auto programmed to giving up our freedom. We have been auto programmed into giving up our seat. We have been auto programmed to give up our position in life, is what I'm getting at. I know that the message is everywhere. Y'all know I just be pulling downloads from left and right. But with this movie, it's just so crazy how these black women were so comfortable with, well, I guess they had no choice because, you know, they had laws, Jim Crow laws, the black code laws back in those days. And if you, I guess, broke those laws, of course, you would go to jail or you would be fined. I just think that is some old horrendous ass shit that our people had to go through from slavery, and then having to be in coded areas, like, or they couldn't drive to certain neighborhoods at night because the KKK, you know, may come out and kill them. I just think it was all a horror story. I'm just like, how can you have so much hate for a person or for people? You know, it's just crazy for me that, you know, somebody's skin complexion or somebody characteristics can make you want to goddamn do them in. I just don't understand, you know, how beautiful my black people are and how we had to be ostracized in such a way to where I'm talking about this now, to where we still do that, because a lot of y'all still go on the back of the bus. A lot of y'all are comfortable being at the back of the bus, right? But do you even know why you are even conditioned to go back to the back of the bus? Because they have conditioned us to accept slavery, to accept oppression, to accept bigotry. You know what I'm saying? And biggest, right? So we're gonna upset they motherfucking ass since they made us. Let me stop. I'm tripping, y'all. But I'm just coming here with love and light, though, man, and just, you know, shining the light on pictures, guys. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, I'm back, and I just want to mention out Rosa Parks, December 1st in 1955, made the first action to bring justice and to abolish that particular law that was put up amongst the black people, colored people, you know, not just black people, but colored people, right? So we got to make sure that we, you know, y'all say hashtag Rosa Parks now and give her, you know what I'm saying, acknowledgement for, you know, doing her duty into, you know, voicing something that was superficial, you know, because, you know, we all, the reason why I say superficial is because that color doesn't define us, religion doesn't define us, our intentions define us. You know, our choices and decisions and actions on how we want to be treated as a human being. You know, our human rights have been violated and has been stripped away from us, and we are still being seen as motherfucking savages and animals by, you know, certain said people. It's not even about whites no more. It's about, like, it's even our own people. It's not even about your own people. It's all about who got the abundance, or who got money and who don't got money. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't look the part, if you don't feel the part, I feel like this message is like overall spectrum. But when we have individuals who don't want to see us to be successful, they do things to irk us, to get us out of character, so we can slip up and lose opportunities. But we have to be strong. We have to be resilient, like Rosa Parks, and stand up, but have dignity and morals and values and principles, and not turn the other cheek like them, but do so in a way that is a militia way to bring justice to all of us and to eradicate bills that don't need to be in existence. So I'm going to stand up with Rosa Parks.